Good morning. The topic that we are going to learn today is on animal circulation, right? So we have a chapter called Circulation and Transport of the Gases along it, and so now we are going to learn about how circulation is happening, why this process of circulation is important, how are the different parts of the body functioning, what are the different components of the circulatory system. All this we are going to learn in this chapter. From the first diagram you can see that this is the heart, right, and you can see the heart over here, these are the lung, right, you can see the heart over here, this is the lung, these are the venal circulation and this is the arterial circulation. Is this clear? So this is the arterial circulation. You can see the blood, oxygenated blood, which is red in color, it's going up to the brain, right, that is the carotid arteries, right, also to the subclavian artery and to the arms, and you can see it is coming down to the entire body. We call this as systemic circulation, right, through the main artery, the largest artery in the body, which is known as the aorta, and it is reaching to all the organs. You can see over here, these are the organs of the digestive system, the stomach, the intestine, you have the liver over here, then you have the kidneys, that is the renal system, and it is going to all the parts, and then through the veins it is once again coming back to the heart, right. You can see the pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery is the only artery in the body which is carrying deoxygenated blood, while pulmonary vein is the only vein in the body which is carrying the oxygenated blood. Usually arteries, they carry oxygenated blood and the veins carry the deoxygenated blood. The major veins that lead into the heart, we can see over here the inferior vena cava and the superior vena cava. The inferior and the superior vena cava, right? You can see that they bring the deoxygenated blood to the heart, right? And we can also see they bring the deoxygenated blood to the heart, right, the superior and the inferior vena cava, right. So these are the largest veins in the body. Apart from that, we can also see there is a hepatic vein, we can see also the hepatic portal vein, right. So portal veins, we know they start and they end in capillaries, right. We can see the renal vein, the iliac vein, okay. So the color we can see bluish, it is not actually bluish, it is dull red in color rather. So it gives a kind of bluish appearance when it is seen above the skin, and the arterial blood, it is bright red in color. So we mark it as bright red. So this is an overview of the circulation in animals, and we are going to learn about each and everything in details as follows. Now, what is the objective of why we are interested in learning about the circulatory system, right? So, we will know the importance of the circulatory system, the characteristic of the circulatory system in the animals, and composition of blood and the blood vessels and the human circulatory system, right? And we will also learn about the pacemakers of the heart. We will learn about the cardiac cycle, the electrocardiogram, the regulation of the heart function, the lymphatic system, and the disorders of the circulatory system, right? Now, first we come to the first point, that is, what is the function of the circulatory system, why it is at all needed. So we see it is needed to carry what? Digested food from the small intestine to all the areas in the body. it is used to carry, so it is transporting, right? What? The digested food, what we call that as nutrients, right? So it is transporting the nutrients from the small intestine to all areas of the body. We know in the small intestine there are the intestinal villi, if you remember, right? They are like finger-like projections in the small intestine, and they increase the surface area of absorption of the nutrients, and after that the food is, that is the nutrients, is being distributed throughout the body. They also help to carry oxygen from the lung to the rest of the body. Aid in the disposal of all wastes from the body. So the body, it is creating wastes, and that waste need to be eliminated from the body, right? To distribute heat, that is to maintain the body temperature. Right? And to fight diseases by using the white blood cells, right? We know the white blood cells, they form the part of the immune system, right? And also for the clotting of blood. Right? So this is the function of the circulatory system. Clotting of blood is maintained by the platelets. Right? Not only this, the circulatory system is also helping in the transport of hormones, isn't it? It also helps in the transport of hormones throughout the body, as we know from the endocrine system that the hormones are being produced by the endocrine glands, which are ductless glands, and they secrete these chemicals, that is the hormones, directly into the bloodstream, from where it travels to the various target organs, right? So an overview of the circulatory system, we see to carry the digested food, which is the nutrients, to all the body parts, to carry oxygen, to aid in disposal of the wastes from the body, to distribute heat so as to maintain the body temperature, to fight diseases by using the white blood cells, and also by the clotting of blood by the blood platelets, and also helps in the transport of hormones. Now these are some amazing facts which you will see about the circulatory system. The heart beats around 3 billion times in the average person's life. About 8 million blood cells die in the human every second, and the same number are produced every second. With a tiny droplet of blood, there are some 5 million red blood cells, 3 lakh platelets, and 10,000 white blood cells. It takes about 20 seconds for the RBC to circle the whole body. Red blood cells make approximately 2,50,000 round trips of the body before returning to the bone marrow. Okay, and the red blood cells may live for about 4 months, circulating throughout the body, feeding some 60 trillion other body cells, though that is the average lifespan is about 120 days, right? The average lifespan is 120 days for the RBCs. Now we come to the importance of the circulatory system. Now what is circulation? It is the movement of the extracellular fluid. What is extracellular fluid? Fluid which is present outside the cells, okay? So the movement of extracellular fluid through the body, which helps in the rapid mass flow of the materials and removes the excretory products from the tissues.